morning guys, welcome back to my channel. This feels super weird because I'm actually filming on my Canon G7X, so I wonder if you can see a difference from my Sony. I kind of miss this camera a little bit, so we're gonna film on it today. But I have a very exciting vlog. I feel like, I don't know where my head's at the minute. I feel very like, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like I'm very much coasting through life right now. I just feel like I can't like process emotions at the minute, which, like I say, just sounds ridiculous. The only way I can describe it is like I'm not feeling my emotions properly or like to the fullest. So I'm fully aware that today is a super exciting day and I am excited for it, but I just don't have that like overwhelming feeling that I feel like I've always had. It does just feel like I'm floating a bit, and I don't know why. It might literally just be my hormones. I don't know. I think that's why I've been a little bit distant on vlogs as well. I have picked up the camera lots of times and like tried to vlog my day, but then just feel like there's not too much going on. Hey, I've cut my hair off, one, but two, I just wanted to jump in here and say that that girl right there was having a really bad day. I honestly am like over the moon now. I'm absolutely fine with my emotions. I'm definitely feeling them again, and I just kind of wanted to leave it in to let you know that it is obviously more than okay to have days like that. And one, hormones are a real thing. Two, if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed one day like she did, the next day can be completely different. Like, I have done a full 180. I'm so excited and grateful for what's to come. And if you're not waking up the next day in a different mood, then it might be the day after that or the day after that. Just stick with it. I promise you, emotions change, feelings are so temporary, and so many things are just in our head. So yeah, I will leave you to watch the rest of the vlog, but I'm sending lots of love for anyone struggling because it's not fun, but these moments do pass. You'll be back on cloud 9 soon, I promise. Like I said, we've taken up the camera today and I am actually just about to be on my way to pick up the keys to my office. If you watch the podcast, this will not be a surprise to you. You guys know we've spoken about it over there, and I've been waiting like 2 months to get these keys. So yeah, it's finally happening. But I've basically rented an office space because, as you might know, we have renovated this house and we've basically just used up all the rooms for other things. We have like a spare bedroom, we've got a wardrobe room, and then we've got our bedroom in here. And I just didn't really want to use any of the space in this house as my dedicated office. Like, I'd rather have the guest bedroom. So I didn't want to take up a room in the house just specifically for my work. And I also think for me mentally, it's gonna benefit me a lot to like go out to work, have it kind of separate from home, and then be able to come home. So when I'm like filming hauls and stuff, most of the time there'll be stuff laid out everywhere. I've always got to like tidy something up because, like I say, I'll always be in our home, like in our living space. So the fact that I can just kind of close the door at the end of the day and leave everything set up if I want to, then I can. And just to have a really gorgeous space that I can completely create as my own. I'm sure lots of you have seen like all these content spaces kind of popping up everywhere, and I have looked into a few of those to rent out to go and film my reels and stuff and just have like a really nice aesthetic background. But it basically just works out cheaper for me to rent a little office space and do it myself. So that's exactly what I've done, and I am very excited. Like I say, I just feel like I'm not feeling that to the fullest, but that's all just in my head. Like, I know how special today's going to be. I know I'm going to look back on this and think, oh my god, that was the day that I got my keys to my office. And hopefully this is going to be like a really fun journey. I'm so excited to get back into the fashion hauls. I'm going to have so much more space to like stand back and actually show you guys outfits and stuff. So yeah, I think it's gonna benefit this little section on the internet as well, and again to my TikToks. Like, I just think it's gonna be the best thing ever. So I thought I would bring you along. I do actually have Bond with me. She's down here, gone back to sleep. I mean, we literally woke up about half an hour ago, so I don't know why she's tired again. But I need to get myself up, get dressed, and head off to grab these keys. This is like a mini sneak peek of the bathroom, but I am going to do a little house updates vlog really soon, so you will see it in full and I'll talk you through everything. But she's getting there. The door still needs to be painted, hence why it's not matching the rest. But I am just going to do some skincare today because I can't be dealing with makeup. I'm on a lash growth journey again, so I'm back to using my UK lash serum, and it's needed. I feel like my lashes just don't love lash lifts. I don't know why, but they always seem to go like quite brittle, so I am just trying to like keep away from the makeup, use my serum and really look after them. I feel like I've got a couple of new things, but I also still have my faves that I've showed you guys before. This is my last little cleansing pad, and these are the Nip and Fab Vitamin C brightening pads. I've really loved these. I'm not sure if I've seen a massive difference in like evening out my skin tone. I suffer with a lot of redness, like especially on my cheeks. You guys will know that when I go to the gym, my whole face is like bright red and super like blotchy and everything. So I don't really know what is best to use for evening out your skin tone. I've heard vitamin C is good, but I'm not sure if like I've noticed a drastic difference. But I really like how these feel, and they're super easy like in this little container. I am also filming a TikTok, so I'm trying to like multitask here. I'll leave my username on screen if you want to go follow me over there as well. God, it's actually insane. I literally double cleansed last night and there is still makeup on here. That's crazy. And then this is one of the new products that I've introduced into my routine. I've always heard people talk about the Paula's Choice. Not exactly sure how you say it, but this is the exfoliate. So it's the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I'm obsessed with this. I'm not obsessed with the smell. I don't know what it is about it. I never heard anybody mention about the smell of this, but it's just not my favorite thing in the world. But I do enjoy, again, how this makes my skin feel, how it makes it look. I definitely think this gives you like insanely glowy skin. I also would say with this, I've noticed a massive difference in my forehead. It's so smooth. I've never really suffered with my skin, like I will say. I am very lucky that I don't have like sensitive skin. I never really react to anything, but I do notice when things like change the texture of my skin, and I would literally say that my forehead is the smoothest it's ever been. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like no bumps. I don't have any kind of like texture there at all. And again, this is like the only thing that I've kind of switched up. So love this. And then for moisturizer, I'm kind of flipping between two, to be honest. I have the Tatcha, is it the water cream or something? You guys will know exactly what one I mean, the one with the little spatula on the top. Absolutely love it, but she is so expensive and I'm really trying to like savor it. So I'm using this one as well, which is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser, and I was very kindly sent this recently with the, did I just say this was a cleanser? I meant cream, if I did. I also very kindly got sent the moisturizing cleanser with it as well, and I tried this for the first time last night and I did enjoy it, but I would say this is good for like a second cleanse, because I wouldn't say it was the best at getting my makeup off. So for that I use my Elemis Pro Collagen Balm. That is the best. But I'm going to use this today because I don't want to use my Tatcha up. It's also so fun because it has this little pump on it, like the Drunk Elephant ones. Why is that so satisfying? I would now buy something just because it has this pump. And then my final step is using this Clinique Moisture Surge 96-hour Hydra Filler Concentrate. It's basically an under eye gel. And again, not sure if I noticed too much of a difference, but it feels great. I'm sure these things are doing what they're meant to, but I'm just not the best at skincare. I kind of just go off recommendations and luckily find things like this that I do feel like work for me. And then I literally just blend this in with my ring finger. And then to finish off, I always use my Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, but I think it's in the car, so we're gonna have to wait for that step. But that is my skincare routine. Like every morning, every evening, if I take on my makeup off, I'll do this whole routine, and then if I don't want to wear makeup in the day, I'll do it then as well. But I'm really happy with how my skin is looking. Like, look how glowy it is. I do feel like that is down to this, because it is just so like smoothing and just leaves you glowing. That is a little updated skincare routine for you. I have also finally organised this dressing room, which feels great because this was such a mess for so long. I think when I last vlogged I didn't even show you guys in here because I literally couldn't bear it, but it's complete. And again, I will show you this properly in the house updates vlog, but we're organised. I can see all my clothes. I have a rail over there with like my tracksuits on it and stuff, and it makes me so happy that I can actually see what I have. I also did like a savage clear out. I literally got rid of so much stuff. So I'll actually leave my Vinted down below because I have probably hundreds of items on there at the moment. I don't know what I want to wear. I'm like, do I wear a blazer and make this a whole official thing, or do I just wear a tracksuit and stick to my roots? I think I'm going to go with the tracksuit, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go with this one. It's just a super old Sisters and Seekers tracksuit. Just grey, little crop jumper and some joggers underneath. I just had a package delivered and it's from Casetify. I actually forgot that I picked these out, but they very kindly sent over some new phone cases. So I got just like a mirrored one. I think these are really cute. And then a zebra print one. And then I've also got these cute little cherries, which I have popped on my phone already. And I've got this new, are they called like Octo Buddies or something? Basically the things that mean you can stick your phone to the window, and I think it looks cute. This is obviously not an ad at all. They did very kindly send these over, but Casetify cases are the one. I had one from Amazon for a while and I've missed these guys because they make your phones literally indestructible. I've just jumped in the car and I'm about to head off to pick up the keys. I want to say the offices are like a 10-minute drive from me. I've left Bonnie with a treat. She's got the TV on, but I've just packed a little tote bag with like my laptop and everything. There is nothing in this office. Like I said to the guy, I was like, I don't need any desks, I don't need any chairs. So it's completely unfurnished. It's just going to be a blank space. So it's not going to be too exciting for now, but I'm super excited to like order some furniture. I'm going to measure up everything today, so I have packed my tape measure, which is beaten because I'm renovating a house. I need to get like a blind and stuff for the window. It's just going to be easier to be there and like write a list of exactly what I need, so that is what I'm going to do. I don't think it's actually hit me yet. Like I think I need to be in there and like have the keys in my hand for me to actually process it. Guys, I'm in. This feels so weird. It's also insanely echoing, like, because there's nothing in here, like literally nothing. But I have my little key. This is my code that gets me into my office and like the building and everything. There's also little communal kitchens and stuff, which is literally perfect. But I will show you guys around. I mean, I say that I can literally turn the camera around and like that's the tour. But this will obviously be completely decorated. I can basically do what I want. And I just have to put it back to how it was, of course, when I leave. So this is the front door, obviously, where you walk in. They've got to stay. I think there's some other things going back on here as well for safety reasons, but yeah, you walk in here and then this is what you see. So it's basically just like a big open room with a gorgeous bay window at the front here, which was ideal for me because the light that comes in here is amazing. They also do already have a blind up, which I was going to get something like this anyway because obviously I need some privacy, but I still want the lights to come through, so I think that's going to be perfect. And then this is what you see as you turn around and look to the back of the room. So I'm thinking I'm going to have like my setup here. I'm just going to quickly pop you guys on the tripod so I can show you how big this space is. Right, so you are in that corner of the room. This is how much space I have. It's actually a lot bigger than I remember. I think because last time I saw it, there was obviously somebody else's stuff in here. So I'm sure when I get furniture in, it will feel a little bit smaller, but I think it's literally perfect. Like, this is everything I need. I am finding it hilarious that there is currently nothing in here. Like, I'm actually going to sit on the floor on my laptop today. Like I said before, I just didn't want to use up a room in the house dedicated to my office, so to have a room somewhere else that's completely free, I can do whatever I want with it, it's so ideal. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is the noise of the road. There is literally a road just there and it is quite busy, so I'm wondering if there's something I might be able to do with the windows to dampen the sound, but I'm hoping it's not too bad. I'm just gonna have to see how we go on, but yeah, welcome to my office. This is crazy. I do have a few plug points as well, so I'm thinking I'm going to put my desk set up like looking out the window because I feel like that could be quite nice, and then obviously just film in this area because the natural light in here is insane, so much better than I actually thought it would be. I am literally just gonna measure everything up. I might measure for a new blind because I don't know if I want something a little bit sheerer than that. Let's test the theory. Okay, so that's the blind all the way down. The lighting does still seem fine, but I think it's actually these that are helping. So I might be able to get away with it. So yeah, sorry it's not the biggest, most exciting tour ever, but obviously we can renovate this together. I'm so excited to bring you guys along on the journey and like create my ideal space that you will then just be seeing in the background of literally all my content. To be able to film TikToks here, I've got so much space. I'm gonna take you guys to the kitchen, but I obviously like don't know how busy these offices are. I don't know if all of them are full. I don't know if people can hear me. I can't hear anyone else, so I'm assuming either no one's here or the offices are actually more soundproof than I think. I think it's just because it's so echoey, I'm like, everyone can hear me. I also need to remember to constantly take this with me because I will lock myself out of the office, and I'm not doing that on the first day. Right, I'm in the kitchen, but that now means I'm in the corridor. So if there are people here, then they definitely can hear me. But the other offices here don't actually have any like business names on the doors. So I think I might be the only one on this floor, which is brilliant because it means I literally get this kitchen to myself. How funny is this? So this is my office, and then you literally come into here and I've got this whole kitchen set up, which is perfect. I think the kitchen downstairs as well has a microwave, so for meals and stuff. My Simmer Eats meal prep, that'll be my lunches from now on. But yeah, it's just like a little communal space. It's got everything you need, like kettle, tea, cupboard space. This is gonna be me. This feels so surreal. I still feel like it's not settling in. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. Maybe I'm just like a bit overwhelmed and need to give it a bit of time, but I'm glad I'm in. Like, I've got the keys and now I can just do whatever I want and really focus on making this place so perfect. Right, I'm gonna pop you guys down for a bit and get to measuring. I think it's sinking in. I don't know what's changed in the last 2 minutes, but I'm so excited. I'm literally just sat on the floor in here. I have actually got the window open, so I think the row is probably going to be quite loud for a sec. But I've just been sat here drawing up like the floor plan of this office on Canva. I always find this super useful, especially for renovating as well. It just gives you a really good reference to have, because I find it so hard to figure out what could fit where just with measurements. Like I need to see it in a room. So obviously when I go home I can refer to this and see what I can kind of put where. But this is what I have so far. So I've obviously gone around and measured the room, and then I've popped them all in here and literally drawn it out exactly. So it kind of has these bits here that narrow. It literally says exactly how much they narrow by. I've obviously marked this as like filming space. I think I'm gonna put my desk in front of the window. That road is really loud. Like I say, I do have the window literally wide open, so that can be a problem for another day. I've popped in where the plug points are, because there is 3 double plug sockets in here. They are all tucked up against the wall. So for example, now I know this one's here, I can think of something to like put in front of it. I might put like an armchair there or something, or chest of drawers like for the background of my videos. Obviously where the door is, and I think I'm pretty much there. I just need to measure this wall, which is here, and then that is going to be my little plan that I can refer to, and I'm gonna go shopping. I'm gonna head home in a minute, have some lunch, and then just go on all the homeware sites and figure out what I wanna fill this space with. Obviously we have a radiator here, and I'm thinking already I'm probably just gonna get a radiator cover for that, just to make it look a bit nicer. But otherwise it's gonna be like paint all round, probably just touch up a few areas. We do have like coving here, which is really cute. Or not coving, I think this is a picture rail all around the ceiling. And obviously the little details on like the sash window and stuff, skirting boards. I think I'm just gonna kind of tidy everything up. And I did say in one of the podcast episodes, I would love to lime wash in here because I love how it looks, but the process is like a lot. Everyone just says you have to trust the process and be really patient. So I'm kind of debating whether I do it or not. If I do, I think I would actually end up just doing these 2 walls, because they're really the only ones that you would see, and then literally just paint the rest of the place white. Obviously there is like old wallpaper on these walls, so they're kind of textured, but the rest is literally just painted. So I need to put a plan together. I need to like get my ideas down on paper, but I'm glad I've got this reference now. It is currently 2 o'clock, so I think I might head home and yeah, just get to planning really. I am back home. I'm in my pajamas and I'm actually currently sat in bed, but I thought I would kind of round this vlog off here just so I can get it out and you guys can see what's going on real time and we can stay more up to date. I sound so bunged up because my hay fever, touch wood, has not been that bad this year, but the last 2 days, which to be fair, like the only 2 days we've had of sun, it's got really bad. And I can't even explain to you how many times I sneeze. Like, it's actually not normal. I probably sneeze like 12 times in a row every single time. It's so bad. So I'm now super bummed up and have a bit of a headache, which is really fun. But this is where I'm going to be. I'm literally going to sit on Pinterest, get a little board going of like everything that I want to kind of do in the office, like decoration wise, furniture wise, and then see if I can find some nice bits to go in there. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm super excited to get into the office, like to renovate the whole thing. Obviously I will document that all on here, but just be there every single day and create so much more content. Like I said at the start of this vlog, like get back into the hauls and everything. Good old YouTube, I feel like she needs to make a comeback because TikTok is taking over, which is great because I love TikTok as well and I'm really getting into that. But I just love sticking on a YouTube video, and like the longer the video the better in my opinion. Like I'll sit down of an evening and I just want to watch like a 45-minute vlog. That's my vibe. So I'm excited to get back into that, like I say, and just have this nice new space. So thank you so much as always for watching today's vlog. I will leave my Instagram on screen if you want to go and follow me over there. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. But that being said, I will hopefully see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys.